Let's start the class. Good morning, everyone. Good morning once again. I hope all of you remember the concept studied in last class or studied till last class, right? Yes. Raise your hand, everyone. Thumbs up. Thumbs up दिखाओ सब कोई. सारे concept समझ में आए? If there is any concept जो समझ में नहीं आया, हम लोग आज clear करेंगे, ठीक है? सामने इस chapter के बाद, right? इस chapter के बाद हम लोग पूरा complete करेंगे, ठीक है? Clear है?
Okay, sir.
Next class most probably because आज last class होगा इसका. Okay, we will discuss the problems of light. Now let's recall what we have studied in light. Okay, now when we talk about the chapter, right? So first we talked about what is light, है ना? हम लोगों ने देखा कि light होता क्या है? Particle होता है, wave होता है, energy होता है, क्या होता है, right? Then we talked about the phenomena associated with light. कौन-कौन सा phenomena associate होते हैं light से? Which is your what? Tell me, which is your reflection and refraction? Yes or no? Right? Reflection and refraction. हम लोगों ने ये दोनों phenomena पढ़े. Then we talked about reflection. Okay, then we talked about reflection. What is reflection? How reflection occurs, right? What are the different type of reflections? Okay, so I said that, okay, reflection is bending of light, right? Bending of light in the same medium. Yes or no? Right? In the same medium when light is, tell me, striking on any object. Yes or no? Right? Okay, so we defined two type of rays. One is incident ray, one is reflected ray. So I can say, okay, the light ray which is reflecting, is basically your, wait, something happened. Yes, so I said the light rays which is reflected after striking is called as reflected ray, and light which is falling on the surface is called incident ray, right? Now in this we studied two laws, right? Two laws of reflection. Tell me, can anyone tell me, right? What are the laws? Batao. Rohan, batao. What is the law?
Sir, the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection, and all normal incident and reflected rays lie on the same plane.
Very good, right? Very good. Okay, so first, as Ron said, angle of reflection is equal to angle of incidence. Second, right, all the three, reflected ray, normal and incident ray, lie in the same plane, right? That's what you have studied. Very good. Okay, now after this, what we have studied? We studied how reflection occur, right, or the type of reflection. So I can say, okay, we have two type of reflection. Yes or no? Tell me. We have two type of reflection. Tell me, who will say? Nikila, tell me, what are the two type of reflection that you have studied? Nikila, can you speak? Yes, very good. Everyone can message in the chat box. Nikila, can you speak? Okay, I guess Nikila is having some problem while speaking. Madhusudan, tell me, what are the two type of reflection? Very good. Rohan, Shivansh messaged already. Samarth also messaged. Very good. Madhusudan, are you there? See, you guys should be very proactive, okay? Then only you can learn, na? Right? It's not a formality, right? Okay. Pranjan, can you speak? Pranjan, two type of reflections that we have studied. Tell me. Because when you understood any concept, you should know how to write it. You should know how to write anything if you know English, if you know the concept. Okay. So Pranjan, can you say? Tell me. Guys, don't be shy. Okay, Shivansh can say, right? Shivansh is raising his hand. Shivansh, tell me.
Regular reflection and diffuse reflection.
Yes, so diffuse is also called as irregular. Can you explain, Shivansh, what is regular and what is diffused?
Sir, in regular reflection, the surface is smooth, and in irregular, the surface is irregular.
Okay, very good. So I can say there are two type of reflection, regular and diffused or irregular. So when the surface is smooth, right? When the surface is smooth, then the reflection that occurs, right, is called as regular reflection. Yes or no? right? Okay, but when the surface is not smooth, then the light rays reflected in random directions. Okay, that is your diffused or irregular reflection. Got it? Right? Yes? Okay. Now, when you talk about the object that we see, right? The object that we see in your room, okay, right? So, or when you read the newspaper, it is mostly due to what? Regular reflection or irregular diffuse reflection? Tell me. Most of the object that we see is because of regular or diffused.
Diffused.
Yes, very good. It is for diffused, hai na? Right? Because see, in my room, there is no bulb, right? Okay, means none of the bulb is on, right? Still you can see me, yes or no? Still I'm able to see everything. So there is no direct source of light in my room, okay? But still I am able to see everything because the sunlight is getting diffused and entering the room. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Got it? So most of the things that we see is because of diffuse reflection. Okay. Now after that we talked about what? We talked about types of mirrors, So tell me, what are the different type of mirrors that we have studied? I hope all of you remember. Tell me. We have studied about two type of mirrors, right? Plane mirrors and spherical mirrors, right? Plane and spherical. There are different type of mirror also, but we have studied plane and spherical. Okay, plane and spherical. Very good. Okay, very good. Now, when we talk about plane mirror, I can say, okay, plane mirror, right? So in plane mirror, we have some parameters, which is object distance, object height, right? Yes or no? So the mirror that we use at home to see our faces, right? To comb our hair, right? Which I didn't do this, I guess today. Okay, is basically your plane mirror. Yes or no? Right? Okay. So you can see plane mirror behind me basically in my cupboard, right? That's what we see in everyone's house. So what are the properties of plane mirror? Tell me, what are the properties of plane mirror? You will be asked, right? What are the properties of plane mirror? You should not remember. It's just observe around us. Physics is all about observation, right? So Samarth, can you tell me what are the properties of plane mirror?
Sir, image formed by a plane mirror is virtual and is erect in nature.
Very good.
Sir, and it is of same size and height.
Very good.
And the distance between the object and the mirror is same when seen from behind the mirror, sir.
Very good. There's one more. There's one more property. One more.
Sir, the image formed is laterally inverted.
Yes, very good, right? The image form is laterally inverted, right? So we talked about the image, right? What is real image? What is virtual image? We know what is the meaning of real image and virtual image. Real image is an image which is made on the screen, which is formed by actual meeting of your reflected rays. But when you talk about virtual image is basically formed behind the screen, right? Behind the mirror, okay? Which is not formed by the actual intersection of rays. Okay, then we talked about inverted image, erect image, right? Okay, then after that we talked about number of images, right? Multiple images. Okay, yes or no? That if we have two mirrors, okay, if the angle between them is theta, then the number of image formed is 360 degree by n minus 1. So basically it is 360 degree by theta. Okay, 360 degree by theta, right? Okay, minus 1. Then it is placed at the middle, right? Okay, when the object is placed at the middle, right? Symmetrically placed. Okay, now when you talk about any other position, then it is 360 degree by theta. It is theta, not n, theta. N is the angle. Okay, now after that we studied what will happen if the mirror is rotated, right? So if mirror is rotated by theta degree, है ना, जब theta degree से rotate कर दो mirror को, right? तो angle of incidence, angle of reflection और normal तीनों change हो जाएगा. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no, right? So मैं बोल रहा हूँ angle of, when you talk about angle of incidence, right? So earlier, suppose this is your normal incident ray and this will be reflected ray. Okay, So the angle of incidence was also 0, angle of reflection was also 0, but now mirror is shifted by 30 degree. So by which angle, by what angle your normal will shift? Tell me, by what angle? If the mirror is shifted by theta, which is 30 degree here, right? By what angle the normal will shift? Tell me. Think about it. Normal कितने degree से shift हो रहा है? 30 only. Yes, very good, right? 30 only, right? Now since incident ray is same now, but the angle will change, right? The angle now is 30. Incident angle is 30. So reflected angle is also 30. Now earlier reflected ray was along the normal. Now it is at 60 degree. So I can say, okay, reflected angle is shifting by 2 theta, right? 2 theta. So you should remember this, okay, that if you rotate any, tell me, if you rotate any mirror by theta angle, the reflected ray is rotated by 2 theta, normal is rotated by theta, right? And incident ray remains same. Got it? Tell me, got it? Okay. Now after that we studied about spherical mirrors. After that we studied about spherical mirrors, right? So we talked about two type of mirror, convex and concave. If light is entering in a cave-like structure, right? Cave-like structure. So it is concave, right? Means this shining surface is outer one. Okay. But if the shining surface is inner one, light will enter from this side, right? That is your convex. Okay, when you talk about this, we talked about some parameter, which is center of curvature, radius of curvature, focus. Okay, then we talked about how images form. So we can form image by any of the 3 lines. Okay, any of the 3 lines, right? We have to take any 2 at once. Then we talked about nature of image in different positions, yes or no, right? So we talked about case 1, where it is at center of curvature, case 2, behind center of curvature, sorry, between center of curvature and focus. So I hope all of you remember these cases, yes or no. Then we talked about refraction. What is refraction? Refraction is bending of light when light passes from one medium to another medium, right? Okay, so we studied, okay, right, it is something like if you're running in a road and then you entered your sandy place, right, then your speed will slow. In the same way, we have optical density. Okay, when a light ray is in optically rare medium and it enters in optically denser medium, for example air to glass, then the speed will become slow and it will shift toward the normal, right? Shift toward the normal. Okay, so this is the basic idea of refraction. We will discuss more about refraction in higher classes. Now, because of this phenomenon, because of the angle of the prism, different angle of the prism, different light follow different path. Yes or no? Tell me. When you talk about this white light, so white light is composed of different lights. Now, because of this different path length, they all will come right at different positions. Yes or no? Yes or no? That will leads to formation of spectrum on the screen. And this process of splitting of light when passed through prism or any prism like structure, which is like your raindrop, right, is called a dispersion. Sorry, splitting of light, yeah, got it, dispersion. Then we talked about your periscope and kaleidoscope. I hope all of you remember periscope and kaleidoscope. And then lens. So we have two type of lenses, concave and convex. Okay, so that is something that we will study in higher classes. I hope all of you understood all the concept that we have studied. Okay, then there are some other concept which is covered in NCERT, which is suppose someone who is blind, right? Now, what do you think? How he will read something? Tell me, how he will read, study something, right? I hope all of you already know this. Tell me. Braille script, right? Very good. Right? Braille script. Very good. So I can say that, okay, Braille is type of language which is used for blind people. Okay. Then we have one more topic that we haven't covered till now is the defects. है ना? अब just देखो, I'm wearing my glass, right? I'm wearing glass, and I think that nowadays because of this online thing, many of you might got this power and all, right? They're wearing glass. Yes or no? Tell me. So obviously, I'm not wearing these glasses just for show, right? There must be some issues. Yes, got it. right? There must be some issues now. So I can say, okay, I developed a defect in my eye. Okay, right? So we discussed about eye. We know what is eye, what are the different parts of eye. We discussed all the different parts of eyes, right? Okay, and we observe, okay, when we see anything, the light enters our eyes, right? The eye enters to our eyes. They pass through cornea, right? Cornea, then aqueous humor, then pupil, right? Then lens, then vitreous humor, then falls on retina, right? On retina, we have two different sensory nerves, which is rods and cones, okay, which tells us about the intensity and the color, right? Then that is taken by optic nerves to the brain, and we see the object. Okay, so I hope all of you remember this. Yes, how our eye works and all those things. Okay, all of you remember the nice video. Okay, now think about it. If suppose by any reason, the image, right, or the light rays passing through lens does not meet on retina, then what will happen? Think about it. Right? Think about it. What will happen? Obviously, we cannot see anything clearly now, right? That is the reason, right, Ranjan? Right, Shafan? Okay, and that is the reason for, yes, exactly, that is the reason for defects. Okay, so when we talk about defects, we'll talk about defects in detail in higher classes, but I'll just give you a brief idea, right? Brief idea. Suppose this is your retina, right, and this is your lens. Okay, I'm just talking about this. Now suppose, now this lens is concave or convex. I hope all of you remember this is your convex lens, right? So the light will converge. Now suppose it is converging here, okay, right? Nothing, Shafan, it's just black, right? Darkness, that's it. Okay, it's just darkness. Now retina is over here, but you are seeing the rays are meeting over here, so obviously it is a defect, right? It is meeting here, so it is a defect because when it goes there, it will be blurred. Okay, right? So that's why we wear glasses, so it can basically adjust the position of intersection. Okay, so how it happens we'll discuss in detail after completing syllabus. Okay, so this is what we have studied, right? So let's see what we have learned till now. Okay, this is the end of the chapter. We have completed this chapter. So I hope all of you can answer, right, or discuss these brief terms. What is angle of incidence, what is angle of reflection, what is blind spot, right? What is braille, what is cones, cornea, diffuse irregular, incident ray, eye rays, kaleidoscope, lateral inversion. So you can define all these things, yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? You can define all these terms?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Because in exam you will be asked to define it. Okay, ठीक है? Clear है?
Okay, sir.
Okay, very good. Now let's see. So this chapter is covered in your school, yeah? The chapter is covered in your school. Piyush, tell me. Nishka, Sanvi, yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So I hope you can solve these kind of problems, right? So I'll discuss some problems. Let's see. Okay, now first one. Suppose you are in dark room. Can you see the object in room, right? Guys, you can hear me now? Everyone can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So next class only. After this is the last class of light, right? We'll complete this chapter. Next class, we will study again natural phenomena. I'll teach everything in natural phenomena. How lightning occurs, what is earthquake and all those things. Okay, Apurva? Okay. Because see, this was one of the major chapters that needs to be covered. Okay, right? Then I can say, okay, the syllabus is almost covered, right? We will be left with few easy chapters. Okay, now first one is easy. So just message the chat box. Everyone message the chat box. We will discuss. Suppose you're in dark room. Can you see object in the room? No. Right? No. Okay. Yes. Can you see object outside the room? Yes. Why? Because when you talk about dark room, I can say in dark room, there's no light reflected from the surface. Yes or no, from the object. And we need light reflected from the surface to see any object, right? Got it? Tell me, right? Any object, when we can see any object, if the light is reflected from the surface and comes to our eyes, right? That's what happens. Okay. Okay. Next, differentiate between regular and diffuse reflection. We just discussed that, right? I hope all of you can write. Okay. Does diffuse reflection means the failure of law of reflection? Tell me. This one.
No, sir.
Exactly, no, right? If it does follow the law of reflection, it's just the surface is regular, that's why the reflected ray goes in random direction. Mention against the following whether regular or diffuse reflection will take place when beam of light strikes polished wooden table. Polished wooden table. Regular or diffuse? Tell me.
Regular.
Reflection.
When regular. Chalk powder. Tell me, chalk powder. Think about it. Chalk powder.
Diffuse.
Sir,
Very
diffuse.
diffused. Very good. Diffused.
Diffuse.
Okay, it got connected. Okay, very good. Now you can see it, right? You can see it. Yes. Everyone can see it, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Very good. So mirror, regular, piece of paper,
Regular.
right? Piece of paper is irregular. Piece of paper. Diffuse. Okay. What happened to internet? It is showing not internet, but it is having internet. I don't know what happened. Okay, you can see it, right? This is very funny. I don't know. This is showing no internet, but my internet is working. You guys can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now, second one. If you touch your dash here with right hand in front of plane mirror, okay, right? It will be seen in the mirror that your right eye is touched with dash. Tell me. What is happening? Yeah, very good, right? So I can say, okay, I can say if you touch your left ear, very good, left ear with your right hand, right? Then it will be seen that your right ear is touched with left
Left
hand.
hand.
Yes, very good, right? Because of lateral dispersion, na? Because of lateral dispersion, right? Left clip, very good. The size of people become dash when you see in dim light.
Large.
Large, yes, very good, large, very good. Okay, night birds have dash cones than rods and eyes. More or less?
More. More.
More. Very good. Because cones are responsible for brightness. Cones are responsible for brightness now. Shivansh, tell me. Right? Okay, so in night they need more light now. They need more brightness. Okay. Okay,
Yes,
seventh
sir.
one. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Always, sometimes under special
Always.
condition, never. Always, very good.
Always.
Always. Yes, very good. Now, eighth one. Image formed by a plane mirror is. So this is what we have discussed. Tell me what is the answer, everyone? Seventh one. Virtual behind the mirror enlarged. Virtual behind the mirror and same size. Real, again, B. B is the correct answer, right? Virtual behind the mirror and same size. Okay. Now, ninth one. Ninth one we can draw. Describe the construction of kaleidoscope. Now, someone asked me why periscope will have 45 degree. Yes or no? Tell me. Right? Let's see why it will have 45 degree. Now, suppose I'm having a mirror like this. This is the construction of kaleidoscope. Right? Let's see this. This is the construction of kaleidoscope. Okay. Right? Now think about it. What do you want? You want the mirror, right? You want the mirror to, tell me, to do what? Reflect the light. Reflect the light perpendicularly means the angle of reflection and the angle of incidence should be at what degree? Tell me. Should be at 90 degree. Yes or no? That is what you want, right? That is what you want. Means this angle should be 45 degree. Agree? Tell me. Agree? Periscope. Yeah, periscope. This periscope. Right? Got it? Now, in order to be this 45 degree, this is also 45 degree, this is also 45 degree, and we know that these two lines are parallel, so this is also 45 degree. Got it? Tell me, got it? Apurva, got it? Amruta, got it? Amrut, right? Why it will be in 45 degree? Because there should be angle of 90 degree, okay, between angle of incidence and angle of reflection, which means between normal and angle of incidence there should be 45 degree. That's why. Okay, now 9th 10th we can do, right? Let's see. 11th one. Gurmeet wants to perform activity. Okay, right? So 11th one, activity. Second, explain how to take care of your eyes. Tell me. This is very general. You know this in your daily life. How to take care of your eyes. Tell me. First thing, do not watch our TV, right, for so long. Do not watch at a very short distance. Wash it frequently. Keep enough rest to your eyes, right? Okay, got it. Yes. Okay, yes. So there are many ways. You just have to write all of you know, right? What's the angle of incidence of ray, reflected ray? Is that angle 90 degree to the incident ray? This we just discussed. Right? Yes, take enough vitamin A. Very good. This is just we discussed. Tell me if the angle between reflected ray and incident ray is 45 degree, sorry, 90 degree, then what is the angle of reflection or angle of incidence? 45 degree, na? It is 45 degree. Okay, yes, very good. Now, 14th one. 14th was easy. How many candles will be formed if it is placed between two parallel plane mirrors separated by 40 centimeter? We know this. Infinite. Very good, Rohan. Very good. Very good, Samarth. Infinite. Shivansh, very good. Infinite. 15th one. 15th one. Two mirrors meet an angle. Two mirrors meet a right angle. Right? This is 90 degree. Think about it. This is basic geometry. Okay. Right? Let's think about it. Draw the reflected ray from second mirror. Now think about it. If it is 30 degree, so this will also go 30 degree. Yes or no? This is also 30 degree. Yes or no? 30. Right? Now, if this is 30, what is this angle? Tell me. If this is 30, what is this angle? What is this angle? 60, 60, right? Then what is this angle? What is this angle? 30. Now we know that normal will be this, normal will be this. So if this is 30, this is 30, then this angle will be what? The angle of incidence for the angle of incidence for the second one will be 60 degree. So it will come out as 60 degree. Yes or no? The angle of reflection also from the second mirror will be 60 degree. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. I hope all of you got it. Right? Got it? Very good. Okay, very good, everyone. Okay, now 16th one. 16th one. Let's see 16th one. 16th one. Bujo stands at A on the side of plane mirror as shown in this figure. Can he see himself in the mirror? Here, tell me. So he is standing over here. Can he see himself? No, because see, in order to see himself, the light should go like this and come like this. Yes or no? So answer is no, right? But can he see P? Yes, because here it will go like this and come like this. So he can see P, he can see Q also. But what about R? What about R? R he might not see, na? R he might not see. He might not see or he might see. Okay, so R he might see, right? Depending on the angle, right? So R also, if it goes like this and goes like this, he can see. R he can see. Okay, so PQR he can see. Got it? Easy, right? Now 17th one. Find out the position of image of an object situated. Okay, 17th is like this. We can solve, right? Same thing, right? 17th is same. Okay, so this was NCERT that we have covered, right? Now think about it. Okay. Yeah, let's have some more problems, right? Let's try to discuss each and every concept. I hope all of you understood this chapter thoroughly, right? We have discussed lots of problems now, right? Let's discuss this last practice problems. Now tell me, part of the eye which control the light entering is called. Tell me, many of the questions were asked in the exam, right? Tell me, first one, what is the answer? The part of eye which controls, right? Tell me, yes, very good. Iris, very good. Second, we can see a non-luminous object when light, tell me, we can see a non-luminous object when light emitted by the object falls on the eyes. Now, third one. Think about it. Third one. Okay. Right? So we have surface 1, surface 2, surface 3. Surface 1, surface 2, surface. Means in which case the law of reflection will follow. In which case the law of reflection will follow. All of them, very good. All of them, very good, everyone. Right? All of them. Okay? Yes, all surfaces. Now, next question of 4. Okay, so think about it. Think about it. So the question is, a tiny mirror M is fixed on a plain piece of cardboard placed on the table. The cardboard is illuminated by light. The cardboard is illuminated by the light from the bulb. The position of eye with respect to position of bulb is shown in this, right? A, this, right? So we have this position, 2 positions. right? And then we have this position, this position. Now tell me, okay, what should be the position of the eye? Tell me, what should the position of the eye? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. A, right? A, because see, if you see this, right? If you see this angle is more than this angle, right? But if you see this is almost equal. Yes or no? So A, Shivansh A, because again, na, in this case, this angle is clearly more than this angle, right? So answer is A. Okay, right? Okay. Fifth one, everyone, fifth one, tell me, fifth one. Light is going like this. Light is going like this. It will reflect. So I will be at which point? I should be at which point? This is point P. Tell me, I should be at which point? B. Yes, very good. Very good, everyone. So it should be at point B. Point B. Easy, right? Now next. Sixth one. Tell me, sixth one, I'll give you 1 minute. Solve. Very good, Varsha. Very good, Sanketi. See, you guys are so smart. So if this is 25 degree, so this will also come like 25 degrees, right? This is also 25. So this is 65. Now if this is 65, this is 25. Now if this is 25, then again this is 65. And then this reflected ray will also be at 65 degree. Very good, smart, right? Easy, easy. I hope all of you got the concept now. Yes. Okay, very good. Very good, everyone. Now, seventh one. Which of the following statement is correct regarding rods and cones of human eyes? Tell me. This is something that we have already studied. Tell me. Seventh one. How many of you want to feel physics, like literally want to study physics, like or literally like physics, not just some information, but real concepts, how to solve things? How many of you like it? Tell me. Just raise your hand, or you just mess in the chat box. What do you think? The chapters that we have in our syllabus, right? It is more of concept based or information based? Tell me. Chapters that is in our syllabus, right? The most of the chapters in science, they are concept based, most of the concept based or just information based? Yes, mostly it is information based. Okay, mostly it is information based actually, right? Because if you're saying concept based, okay, then you haven't actually understood physics. Okay, right? Because I can say most of the chapters, and talk about most of the chapters, 80% is information based. 80% is information based and 20% is concept based. Okay, right? But actually, when you talk about the topic, it should be 80% concept based, right? Physics is all about concepts and 20% information based. Okay, right? So if you can do good in your normal exams, right? I'll teach you, or if you want, right? I will teach you lots of concepts in the same chapter. For example, light only. In light, there are lots of other concepts, right? Very nice concepts. Okay, in natural phenomena also, right? There are lots of important concepts. Electricity, there's lots of concepts, right? But for in order to teach that, right? Okay, got it? Tell me. Complete the syllabus, right? You have to do good in your syllabus. Yes or no? Tell me. Can I teach you any extra things if you're not doing good in your school examination? Tell me. No, na, right? Your parents will ask for marks only. for the first time, right? But science is very interesting subject, very interesting subject. I'll take one extra class, right? I have already told you this Sunday I couldn't take because of the seminar, but next Sunday, this coming Sunday is for sure. Okay, got it, right? This Sunday I couldn't take because of this seminar that we had for high classes. Now, seventh one easy, tell me seventh one easy. B, very good, right? Cones are sensitive to bright light, very good. Eighth one, tell me eighth one. Cornea, what is the cornea? Cornea is C. Very good, Rohan. Very good, Samarth. Very good, Shivansh. Very good. So this was the objective question. I hope all of you understood all the concepts, right? Next, question number 9. What, name the part of the eye which gives eyes color to the eyes? Tell me, which part of the eye gives color to the eyes? No, gives color to the eyes, not see colors, right? Iris, yes, na, black color, brown color, right? Light blue color, light green color, it's iris. Iris, got it? Iris. So the answer of this is iris. Cones, again, Shivansh, cones give color to the object, right? Cones basically let us know what is the color of the object, okay? Not the eyes, got it? Okay, now 10th one. Everyone look at the question number 10. Bujo, while traveling, is waving his hand very fast in front of his eyes. Observe that his fingers appeared blurred. What could be the reason for it? Tell me, what could be the reason for it? You can just do it, right? Just try doing it, right? When you think about it, when you wave your finger very hard, sorry, very fast, okay, you cannot see the clear picture. Or just talk about the fan also, okay, right? Yes, persistence of vision, right? So I can say, right, what is persistence of vision? Of vision. So in order to see any object clearly, right, okay, in order to form any image, there should be, right, a fixed or minimum time, right? Okay, that minimum time is basically, yes, 1/16th of second, right? If any object, okay, is not still, it's not in rest, right, for that minimum time, then we cannot see that object, okay, clearly. It will be blurred. So that is called as persistence of vision. Got it? Right? Okay. Now next, how many times is a ray of light reflected by two plane mirror parallel to each other? Infinite. 11th one we did it, infinite. Right? 11th, infinite. Very good. Now, next, 12th. The angle between incident ray and reflected ray is 60 degrees. What is the value of angle of incidence? Easy. 30. Very good. Right? Because, very good, Shivansh. 30, easy. Samarth, very good. Right? Now, 13th, question number 13th. The distance between the object and its image, right, is 24. Object and image 24. What's the distance between image and the mirror? Tell me. Yes, very good. 12 centimeter. Very good. Right? Very good, everyone. Next. So this was short answer question, right? Just very short answer question. Let's see short question answer. What happens to a light when it gets dispersed? Give an example. This we have discussed, right, everyone? This we have discussed, right? What happens? Tell me. It gets splitted into different colors. It gets splitted into different colors. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? Okay, very good. Right? Example is rainbow that we have discussed. Rainbow, right? Formation of rainbow. Yes, very good. Now, 15th one we can draw. 15th we can draw easily. 15th, no issues, right? 16th also, right? Easy. 17th, eyes of nocturnal bird. Nocturnal bird means the birds which, right, usually see in the night, okay, have large cornea and large pupil. How does this structure helps them? Tell me. For example, owl, right? When you talk about like owls, right? Owls. So I can say they have large cornea and large pupil because they need more light, right? Since in night time there's very less light, so they need more light to enter their ears, right? Sorry, eyes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, right? Enters the eyes. That's why iris actually I wanted to say. Okay. Yes. So this allows more light to enter and help them see clearly. Very good. 18th one. What kind of lens is in our eyes? Tell me. Convex or concave? We have discussed this. Very good. Very good. Convex or concave? Diverging or converging? Convex, right? Converging. Convex, converging. Right? Convex, converging. Right? You have tried this. Converging and or convex. Where does it form the image of the object? Tell me. Retina, right? On retina. Okay, very good, everyone. Very good. 19th, which part of the eye get affected if someone is suffering from cataract? How is it treated? Tell me. Which part of the eye? Tell me. Yes, very good. So when you talk about cataract, in cataract, the eye lens, okay, the eye lens, right, become cloudy. Okay, got it. The eye lens become cloudy, right? So yes, by surgery they remove it. By surgery, right, they replace the eye lens. Okay, got it. Okay, got it, right? Yes, very good. Now, long question. Okay, long question. So question number 20. Question number 20. Let's see question number 20. So see this. So Bujo planned an activity to observe an object. So this we have already seen, na? I guess this question was in module. Yes or no? It was in module, right? Yes? Yes, yes, this was in module. So we have done this. We have already done this. Very good. 21. Let's see question number 21. Tell me. Right, so this you have to just check what is the error. So here it is actually angle of incidence, right? It is angle of reflection. Okay, that is wrong in this, Shivansh. Okay, A is wrong because angle of incidence is this, angle of reflection is this. Okay, right, Shivansh? Right, if you see this, the angle is mentioned wrong. It is R and it is I, which should be opposite. And this, it should be actually this. The angle is more, it should be less. Okay. Third one is completely wrong. Third one is completely wrong. Normal is perpendicular. Okay. Now 22nd. Yeah, 20-second. Now, how many of you like cartoons? Tell me, how many of you like watching cartoons? I'm a big fan of cartoons. I like cartoons a lot. A lot. Okay. I don't watch not Doraemon. Okay, Doraemon is for kids. So I like Marvel cartoons. Okay. Now, do you know when you talk about cartoons or animation, it's actually pictures? Tell me. It is actually pictures. Okay. Got it? Yes. Yes. So the pictures, they actually move so fast. Okay. The pictures, they move so fast that we see, it seems like it is moving, right? It is not picture, it is video. Yes or no? And the number of pictures which is like moved in 1 second, right? Okay. Or some interval of time is called as frames, right? So you might have heard FPS. How many of you heard of this term FPS, right? That this is of 10 FPS, right? The clarity is more if it is more FPS, right? Yes. So FPS is frame per second. It is frame per second. Frame per second. Okay. Now think about it. Think about it. In cameras, yes. If there's more FPS, if FPS is more, which means more number of pictures will be, tell me, shown in 1 second. More number of pictures will be there in 1 second, which means the clarity will be more, right? We will see, okay, the picture is smooth, it is not lagging. But when you talk about very less FPS, then it seems like picture is lagging, right? They're stopping for some microsecond, millisecond, and then they're moving. Okay. So FPS gives the clarity. Okay. I hope all of you understood question number 22. Now, 23 we have discussed, right? 23 we have discussed. Yes or no? Right? 23 we have discussed. It was there in the module. 24, tell me, 24. Think about it. '24. So I hope all of you can see, right? How would it appear? It will appear like this, now, right? It would appear like this. I'm horrible at my handwriting, so just pardon me, right? Like this. Okay, it will appear just this or this. Tell me, either this or this. Okay, right? This or this, first or second? First or second? First, right? Because this is the object, right? This is laterally transposed, not the whole thing. Okay. Yes. It is showing yeah, how fast my this is. Okay, anyways. So this you understood. 25th you can do, I guess. 25th, last problem of today's class, 25th. Tell me. First is ciliary muscles. Second, tell me, iris. Third is lens. Fourth is tell me. You can answer, right? You can answer everything. Optic nerves, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I guess this chapter is finished, right? Anyone have any doubt now? Tell me, anyone have any doubt now? Yes, first is cornea, my bad. First is cornea, right? Anyone have any doubt in this chapter? It is clear. This chapter is clear. Okay. Okay. So Sunday 10 a.m. we will have one extra class. Okay. We'll complete natural resources on Sunday's class. Makes sense? Tell me, makes sense? Now, I hope all of you have solved all the problems of module, right? And this I've discussed, you have to write down the answer of this also, this exercise. I'll just upload this in the Google Classroom. Okay, you can skip the same question, but if it is different, you have to write. Now, see, daily, if you solve your work, if you do your work on the daily basis, it will not be that difficult. But if you are not doing it on a daily basis and you're assuming that, okay, one day I'll do, then it will be lots of homework. Yes or no? Tell me, how many of you feel that, right? So I request you solve each and every concept, do it on the daily basis. Okay? Okay, everyone? Right? Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. I hope all of you will solve this. I upload this on the Google Classroom. Okay? January, Shivansh, January, right? January first week. Maths, it will happen from next week. Now, maths, Ashish might have told that from next week it will happen. Maths, right? Yes or no? Okay, Amruta, Amrut, you are present now. Yes. Okay, Amrut, you are present now. Okay. Okay. Right. So physics, January, till January, you have lots of time. You can solve. Okay, you can complete your work. Right. See, I just want either your school work. I don't like. Frankly, it's fine. But you should have solved somewhere. You can show your school copy also, right? It's fine, but I need, it should be solved. Chapter should be solved. Okay, module should be solved, right? That's it. That's what I want. In which copy, it's fine. I don't care about that. Okay, right? Okay, bye everyone. Take care. Bye everyone.